record. Pull up our slides one more time. Here we go, guys. As I was saying, as you're jumping on, say hi in the comments. Let us know where you are tuning in from. And can you guys see our presentation here? Laura, can you see it now? I just had to hit it again.
I might just have like a moment lag from my phone to the Wi-Fi on my laptop. There we go. It is loading to Facebook, to my rural internet. So my rural internet obviously is about 3 minutes behind the rest of the world, but there we are. We have our slides and we are live.
Okay, we're live. We've got our presentation going. We are recording, so let's kick things off. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Boss Ladies live webinar. We are so incredibly excited that you are here. Boss Ladies, how excited are we?
Woo woo!
We're all
So
crazy
excited.
We're excited. We're so happy you guys are here checking things out live. Say hey in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Or if you're catching this later, hashtag replay so we know you're catching this after the fact. This webinar is designed to teach you guys all about the 3 steps to freedom, specifically around time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. And ultimately, what we're here to do today is teach you how to achieve those 3 things by creating an income online. That is what we are doing as the Boss Ladies, and we love it. And we are so excited to share that with you. So you might be wondering, what do these things mean? What does it mean to have time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom? Well, just to give you a few examples, time freedom means that you're not so crazy busy all day, every day. We're going to teach you some systems to free up your time so you have more time to do the things you truly love doing and being able to spend your days as you choose. Financial freedom, well, that means not having to live paycheck to paycheck, not having to say no because you can't afford something, being able to say yes at the drop of a hat and not having to check your bank account. And location freedom, what does this mean? It means you're not tied down, you're not trapped, you're not stuck. You can earn an income online from anywhere, anytime. That's what location freedom means. And ultimately, what these 3 things mean is they mean choice. It means that you're not having to say no, guys. You're able to choose the life that you want and make that a reality. This is 100% our reality from creating an income online, and we cannot wait to teach you how we have added that into our lives and how we are living proof that this works. Now, before we get into that, I want to let you guys know about some really exciting giveaways and bonus offers. Who loves free giveaways? Drop some love in the comments if you're excited about that. So our first giveaway, we are going to do that right off the bat. When you guys joined our Facebook group, the first thing we did was we tagged you in our welcome post and we asked you to introduce yourself. And for everyone who did that, we put your names into a spin wheel. And right before we went live, we ran that spin wheel and one winner was chosen. So drum roll, guys. I am so incredibly excited to announce our first winner. And that is Chrissy Pepper. Woohoo! Congratulations, Chrissy. We are so excited for you. Guys, if you're on live, drop some love in the comments for Chrissy. And Chrissy, what you have won is a copy of the book called The Magic. Ladies, how much do we love this book? How much has it changed our lives? Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Chrissy,
so important.
Oh, absolutely. Chrissy, this is your first step in truly changing your life. We are all living proof. We have experienced reading through this book, and I am going to send you a PDF copy of that. Now, if you happen to have already read that book, let me know and I will send you another book of your choice, but you are going to love it. And I want to let all of you know, if you are on live, we have another prize up for grabs. We're going to send another copy of The Magic, and how you can win that is by getting engaged in the comments. Lean in, participate, drop some love, ask questions, engage in the comments. And at the end of this live, we're going to tally all of the comments up, and whoever has commented the most is going to win a copy of that book as well. So drop lots of love in the comments, guys. Like I said, as you were jumping on, let us know where in the world you are. We'd love to know who is tuning in here. This is a global Facebook group, and drop in anything that you'd want. The more comments, the better chance you have of winning. Now, with our bonus offers, stick around till the very end of this webinar because we're going to announce some incredible bonus offers right at the very end of this. Okay, before we get into these 3 steps to freedom, we want to just take a brief moment and let you guys know a little bit about who we are. You might be wondering, like, who are these boss ladies? How did they end up here? So we're just going to take a moment and introduce ourselves. So Amber Nicole, I'm going to pass it over to you first.
Hi guys, Amber Nicole here. I am from San Diego. I'm 35 years old. I love the beach, anything outdoors. And I started my career in financial accounting, and now I'm leading my business and trying to just live a life of fulfillment.
That's amazing. Guys, drop some love in the comments for Amber. Let her know, you're here supporting her and you're excited to learn more from her. All right, Kelsey, over to you.
Hello guys, Kelsey Westmeyer here. I'm a farm wife and mom from North Dakota. My husband and I farm, and I have 2 little ones. I have a 3-year-old and a 8-month-old little boy. And I basically started this business to have more time freedom and location freedom and to be able to be a stay-at-home mom with my kids. And as of this year, I have been able to make that happen. So I'm super excited and I'm forever grateful for this business so I could do that.
I love it, Kelsey. Guys, Kelsey is living proof that this works. And you might hear throughout our webinar tonight, you might hear her kids in the background. She's living proof that she can run her business from home with her kids around. If you can maybe relate to Kelsey, if you're a busy mom as well, or maybe a busy dad, we've got lots of men here too. Drop some love in the comments for Kelsey. Okay, Laura, over to you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Laura Schutten. I'm a registered nurse from Ontario, Canada, and I am in this business kind of like Kelsey because I want to create a lot more time freedom in my life. If you're having any sort of like hourly job or hourly wage like I do, and especially if you're familiar with healthcare, then you know that burnt out feeling of having to sacrifice your weekends and your holidays and like Christmas, birthdays, sporting events, and sacrificing all of that just to make a living. And admittedly, I make a pretty good living as a nurse, but the cost is just too high now. It doesn't keep up with inflation. And I'm realizing that as a nurse, my income is really just limited to the number of hours that I can put in. So I wanted a business that is totally free from that I don't have to have, certain set hours, that I'm not limited to an 8 or 10 or 12-hour shift, and that I can really get my time back so that I can spend my time doing the things that are important to me.
I love it, Laura. Guys, who can relate to Laura? Drop some love in the comments if you feel her, maybe if you're coming from a similar situation. And I'll let you know a bit about me. My name is Jess. I am in Ontario, Canada as well. And I started earning an income online close to a couple years ago now. I jumped in from, it was actually a Facebook post from a friend of mine who was living all the way over in New Zealand. And she was talking about earning an income online, and she was traveling the world, and she just had so much joy in her life. And where I was at in my life then, guys, I was miserable. I was so incredibly miserable in the job that I was in. I was so unfulfilled there. I was truly going to bed every night saying, I can't believe I have to wake up tomorrow and do this all over again. I was desperate for a change. I couldn't go on another day with that job that I was in. And so I reached out to my friend whose post I saw on Facebook, and she shared with me exactly what we're sharing with you guys in this webinar here, and it changed my life. It was the solution to everything that I had been searching for. And I can't wait to share that information with you guys in this webinar as well. And before we get into it, I just want to let you know, I want you to think about why you're here. Yes, you probably saw one of our Facebook posts and something caught your attention, Facebook or Instagram or an ad or something like that, and something made you reach out. But why did you reach out? What is it that you are wanting a solution for? What change do you know needs to happen in your life? Are you sick of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you sick of being miserable and so unfulfilled in your job every day? Are you maybe making decent money, but you're stressed to the max because you have no time? Are you brokenhearted every time you see the look on your kid's face when you have to say no to them because you have to leave them to go to work, or maybe you can't afford something? What is that reason that has brought you here? And I want you to keep that in the forefront of your mind as you go through this webinar, as you watch what we're about to share with you, because I promise you, we're about to share with you the solution to those things going on in your life. And I want you to know what we're about to share with you only works if you actually take a step and you make a change in your life. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and you are here for a reason. It's time to get out of those things in your life that are holding you back and move into the next step of the future that you are so desiring. And we are so incredibly excited to share with you exactly how to make that a reality. So we are going to get into our very first step now. If you're excited, if you're ready, drop some love in the comments. Let us know you're here for this. And I am going to pass this over to Amber Nicole to talk to us about our very first step.
Hi guys. So yeah, monetizing your socials. Social media gives us an opportunity to reach and serve people all over the world that need, want, and love what we have to offer. Picture this. There's 5 billion people in the world. 99% are consuming content. Only 1% are making money. What we're going to teach you is to build an authentic brand around who you are and get paid to be yourself, the best part. Creating magnetic content that attracts people to you so you don't have to sell to friends and family. No spamming. We don't do any of that. And no need for a large audience. Reels, ads reach anyone in the world, bringing more traffic than a traditional business. Social media is a storefront that operates 24/7 and doesn't need your attention to operate. If you aren't monetizing your socials, now is the time. Monetize with your brand and not posting pictures of products, adding real value and building an audience that's aligned to you, which is super important. You don't want to work with people that you don't align with. And anyone can learn these skill sets in our fun training. Social media gives you location freedom to work anywhere you want. And I think that's the best part, because who wants to work for a company that you have to stay in one position, one place all the time? With this, we're able to do anything we want when we want.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that, Amber. All right, Kelsey, I'm going to pass it over to you. How do you feel about our first step here in monetizing your socials?
I absolutely love it, because being from a very small town in North Dakota, there isn't a very large audience here. Like the biggest town that we live near is like 50 people. So I love being able to reach people all over the world with your social media.
Love it. Laura, how do you feel about this step?
I absolutely love using my social media this way as well. And let's face it, if you're here, you're already on social media, and maybe you have like a love-hate relationship with it like I did. But now that I'm using it in such a constructive way and I'm building something and adding to it and being a content creator, it's so much more fulfilling. And I still love social media, and it's not something I would ever cut out of my life, but now it just feels even more like fulfilling and wholesome.
I love it. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, I absolutely love running a business through social media, because guys, the reality is this is where all the people are. If you had a traditional business like a storefront, you wouldn't have that many people coming through your business each day, and you'd have to physically be there talking about the stuff like the products and things in your store. Whereas social media, we can put a post up, and in a matter of minutes, hours, days, hundreds, if not thousands of people are able to see what we have to offer. And we know that 99% of people are just scrolling through news feeds, consuming content. Only 1% of people are making money online. And this is exactly what we're doing. And the most powerful thing is we don't post about products and things like that. We're not selling things on there. As Amber Nicole said, we are creating an authentic brand around who we are. That's all that a brand means. It's who you are, your values, what you have to share with the world. And I saw this happen so powerfully just a couple months ago, guys. My husband was catching up with some friends, and there was a guy there who he had never met before. But the guy said to him, "I know you from somewhere." And they got chatting and realized they don't know each other at all. But he said, "Wait a minute, I know your wife. I went to high school with her, and I have her on Facebook, and I've seen her post pictures of you. She's that person that posts those inspiring videos." And it made me realize that this is what it's about. When you're running your business through social media, you're being remembered for what is important to you. One day when you pass away, people could care less about, oh, they sold this, they were this person, this and that, but they care about the impact you have made, the difference you've made in their life. And that is what we get to do here. It's the most incredible way to build a business around who you are and literally getting paid to be yourself, which draws people to you. It's incredible. So if this very first step has made you go like, okay, I never thought of this before. I never realized I could run a business through social media, but this is kind of making sense to me. Drop in the comments, what platform is your playground? Where do you like to hang out on social media? Are you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, any of those? Drop it in the comments and maybe drop your handles as well. We could all follow each other and support each other that way. All right, we're going to move on to our second step to freedom here, and I'm going to pass that one over to Laura.
Hi guys. So the second step to freedom is to partner with a high ticket offer. And partnering with a high ticket offer is really what's going to give you true financial freedom. And we talk about high ticket, meaning that a high ticket offer is something that's going to pay you hundreds or thousands of dollars per sale. So this means that you are compensated more fairly for your time and effort. We're not here to play small. Some people are happy, to make an extra 20 or 50 or a few $100s a month. But guys, that kind of money is not true financial freedom. We're talking about big numbers that are going to provide you better opportunities for true financial freedom. So be prepared to play the big game. Think big. Think about what your goals and your wishes and your visions would be with such an opportunity. If you were able to partner with something that's high ticket, you'd be able to pay off debt or buy land, have luxury cars. And these aren't just things for yourself. When you're thinking about partnering with a high ticket offer and thinking about having true financial freedom, people can use these things to retire their spouses and to buy luxury cars for their parents and big dreams, guys. That's why we really recommend having a high ticket offer, because that's what's going to give you true financial freedom. So when we say high ticket, we mean that just means higher commissions so that you can have bigger visions, bigger dreams, and just a more epic business and epic reality. Other considerations, just things to think about when you're thinking about what you might want to partner with or what you might want to build or design as your high ticket offer. Just some other thoughts would be, you want it to be something that people want, need, and love, and something that people are already purchasing anyways. That way it's an irresistible offer. Because frankly, it is harder to sell something to someone if it's not something that they truly need. But if it's something that they're already using, then it's an easier sale. It makes your job easier. You should partner with something or create an offer that is proven to work and convert. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to come up with some crazy idea that may or may not work, something that might just crash and burn. That to me would be something risky. And I come from a healthcare job. I went into healthcare because it was secure and stable and reliable. So when I was moving into the online space, those are things that I was prioritizing. I still wanted to go to something high ticket. And I recommend thinking about something that will also be secure and stable and reliable, because starting any sort of business can be incredibly scary. So you do want to do something that's as safe as possible. Also, look for something that is an ethical choice that is really focused on doing good for you and for others and the planet, because that's something that's really important to the consumers and to the market in general right now. When people are spending money, they want to be able to feel really good about the money that they've spent. And look for something that builds a legacy. So something that's going to pay you whether you're actively building the business or not. And just some other pieces about, a high ticket offer. When you're partnering with something, just keep in the back of your mind, it's going to take the same amount of time and effort, whether you're trying to sell something to make a $20 profit or whether you're trying to sell something to make a $2,000 profit. It's still going to require the same amount of, whether it's sales phone calls or graphics or whatever work you're putting into it, you might as well make sure that you are compensated fairly for your time. So you'll see on the page here, we just throw out some numbers here to give you an idea. If your goal, a lot of people, one of their first kind of goals or early goals is to maybe make $10,000 a month, because that's a good number to start off if you're looking for true financial freedom. So if you're looking to make $10,000 a month, if you were to partner with something that's in a low ticket sale, let's say you're going to make $100 profit per sale. And that could be something like shakes, wraps, teas, oils, leggings. There's lots of great products out there that I love. But as a business structure, you'd potentially have to sell 100 of those in a month if your goal is to make $10,000. So that's 3 sales every day that you would need to make And that to me sounds like a lot of hustle, a lot of grind, and frankly, a lot of work. And I am not here to work hard, guys. I don't like to work hard. So if my goal is to make $10,000 a month, if I can partner with something that makes me $2,000 a sale, then I can make that kind of money in just 5 sales. So that would be about 1 sale a week for the month, would give me my financial freedom. And we give you some other numbers there, like if you were partnering with something even kind of lower ticket or higher ticket, maybe $200 kind of commission kind of wise, that shows you would have to make 50 sales a month. So that's still almost 1 sale a day that you would be required to go out, find customers, find leads, have conversations. Like that sounds like a lot of work to me, guys. So just those are some numbers to think about. Like, how hard do you want to work?
Love it. Thank you, Laura. That was incredible. All right, ladies, I'll pass it over to you. How do you feel about partnering with a high ticket offer, Amber? Nicole?
Honestly, I was working with another company and not making enough commissions, and it seemed like I was doing so much work, but not enough pay for what I was doing, and I wasn't being compensated. So that kind of drags you down, and you're not feeling motivated if you're not being paid what you deserve to be paid for. So partnering with a high ticket offer is exactly what I needed and what I wanted.
Amazing. Thanks, Amber. Kelsey, how about you?
I absolutely love it because I'm in the same boat as Laura and Amber. I don't want to work all that hard and I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that because I'm a busy mom and I have a lot of other things that I need to do with my kids and with farming and stuff. So I don't want to spend all my time on my social media or talking to people, trying to get people to purchase or, sell something when I can just do something within 1 to 2 sales and make that in 1 month or make that 10K in a month. So I love it.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, we're living proof here of the difference between low ticket and high ticket. I mean, Amber just had a 5K day. Kelsey's had a 10K week. Like this is what we're here for. For me, yeah, it was a no-brainer. I really didn't know that high ticket was a thing. I was only familiar with traditional sort of network marketing businesses, and I thought that's all there was out there. But I knew it was really important to me to not be doing what everybody else was doing. So when this was explained to me, the difference between low ticket, high ticket, and low commission, high commission, I knew it's one of those things that once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you've experienced and once you're introduced to high ticket, you can't go back. It's less work and more money. And truly, if you want financial freedom, high ticket is the only way to get you there. So if this is new information to you that you're like, oh my goodness, why has no one ever told me this before? Drop the words high ticket in the comments. Let us know if you're feeling what we're sharing here, if this is starting to click and make sense with you. Which brings us to our third step to freedom, and I'm going to pass that over to Kelsey.
All right, so our third step is automating your offer. So to automate your offer, it basically means that you want to keep your business open and running 24/7. The business grows and profits while you sleep, take time away, or are busy with your kids. And that's exactly what I love. I love to have my business automated because I'm always busy with my kids, being a mom of 2. And my business was able to run while I was gone. I was actually just gone this past week. My husband and I were gone hiking and camping, and my business ran the whole entire time. To automate your offer, you also want to be able to leverage sales professionals. You want to be able to have people basically that are more professional in the sales industry to cover that area for you, because I'm not that good at this whole sales thing. So I love that I can have that basically going for me. You want automated product education. That's another thing that I don't have a lot of time to do. When I have people that come into my business, I don't have a lot of time to sit and educate each and every one the exact same thing over and over again, so that I love to have the education already there for me so that it's automated for the next person to come in and learn. Leverage systems for marketing and graphics. that's another thing that I don't think that I am the best in. I don't have a lot of knowledge in marketing and graphics. I have learned over the years and I've gotten better, but to be able to show people and to duplicate that, I am glad that I can have a system in place already for me to do that for me. And to focus on the business aspects that you enjoy. So you don't have to feel that you need to know everything about the business and focus on, everything. And you can only focus on one thing and get really good at that and let other people get good at what they enjoy too. So you don't have to feel like you need to basically play all the fields and get to know everything within the business.
Amazing.
So that is why I love to automate your offer. And like I said, being a busy mom, and being away, we travel a lot. We're always busy and gone. And so just for an example, just this past week, I was able to make almost a 10K week while I was gone with my husband. In the past, not that long ago as well, I made another 10K week when I was busy with my kids. And so I absolutely love being able to live my life and enjoy the things that I want to do and be a mom and still have my business automated.
I love it. Love, love, love. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you for sharing all that. Amber Nicole, how do you feel about automation?
I mean, let's be real. I just had a 5K day and it feels epic, and it was all over automation. And what kind of business can you run that runs off automation when you literally step away? Your whole social media is running for you in the background, but you're still making money. It's literally a godsend.
I love it. That's so amazing. We're so excited for you. Amber, what an incredible day you've just had. Laura, how about you? How do you feel about automation?
Oh my goodness, the automation is why I am here. I told you guys before, I'm a nurse and I'm so tired of working long hours, but I am here so that I can automate the work for me, so I can have a business that works while I'm out playing and having fun, and while I'm sleeping and having time with my family. My business works on automation so that I don't have to work. I absolutely love it. I love that we have ways and we have mentors that help us to leverage sales professionals. So none of us have to do any of our own sales calls unless we really want to. And like Kelsey said, we only do the parts of the business that we enjoy. So we all enjoy being on here and talking to you guys, just like we are tonight. So that's what we're doing. And if we don't enjoy something else, then we don't do it. We have all kinds of other people in the business who are showing us how to automate more and more and more. And guys, I have to say, there's people in this business who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and you have to automate in order to do that. Nobody is able to do all the pieces and to do all the work to make that much money themselves. So we are taught, and we will teach you how to automate things so that you can have more and more money coming in and more of the other people doing the work, so that you can have more time and financial freedom.
I love it. Thanks, Laura. And guys, I think it's important to say this 5K day for Amber and this almost 10K week for Kelsey just this week, and as she's done that before, we haven't been doing this for a decade or 2 or 3 decades to work ourselves up to earning this kind of money, okay? This is a place where you can come in brand new, and in a matter of weeks or months, even if it took a couple years, guys, making that kind of money, you are never going to get a raise like that in a traditional job. It's just not going to happen. Like we said, we're here for, freedom in all these areas, and that financial freedom is what is going to get you to those big amounts that these ladies are experiencing just this week. And for me, automation, why this is so important to me is truly, I don't have the time or the desire to be spending 24/7 running a business just to make that kind of money. If we can have an automated business that we're still making high profits, that's the way to go. So I have a lot of other things in my life that I am focusing on while my business is running. I've got passions and things that I like to fill my days with because this is able to run in the background. And that's the thing. It's about choice. Like we said at the start of that, I'm choosing to spend my days pursuing the things that fulfill me, that I'm passionate about, that light me up. And I'm able to do that because of my business running on automation. So if you guys have heard this third step here and you're like, oh my goodness, give me the automation. I need this in my life. Drop some love in the comments. Let us know that you're excited about this. And as I said, if you have questions, drop those in the comments as well. We will follow up with those after this webinar. So let's take a quick moment and recap what we've talked about so far. So that first step to freedom is monetizing your socials. This is what gives you that location freedom. You know, running your business through whatever device you're watching this webinar on right now, your phone or laptop, and as long as you've got Wi-Fi or data, that's all you need. I know you've got everything you need already to be able to monetize your socials and be able to work from wherever you want. Now, partnering with a high ticket offer, as we said, this is what gets you to financial freedom. We are not into hustling for a couple extra $100, a couple extra $100 a month. No way. We are into financial freedom, freeing up our time and getting into high profit, hundreds to thousands of dollars per sale very quickly. And as we just talked about, automation, this is what frees up your time. And I gotta say, guys, one of these steps without the others is not going to get you the life you desire. I told you at the start of this to think about why you're here and the life you desire to live. And you can have one of these, you could even have two of these, but if you don't have all three, it's not going to work. Maybe you have financial freedom, but if you're stressed to the max and you have no free time, it's not worth it. Maybe you can travel the world and work wherever you want, but if you're broke, it's not going to work either. You know, you need all three of these steps in order to create the life that you desire. Now, you might be wondering, okay, this is all great. You've shown me these three steps, but what do I do now? Like, where do I find these things? Well, we are not going to leave you hanging. This is where it gets even more exciting, guys. We are going to show you exactly how to make these three steps a reality. Here we go. So first thing, I am introducing to you the Freedom Era Academy. Ladies, how much do we love TFE? It's incredible.
So
Okay.
many resources in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all nodding their heads, excited. So guys, our academy is your digital playground to creating a brand, business, and legacy online. It is your complete resource center for every single thing you need to know. Trust me when I say all of us came in here knowing nothing. You're probably feeling the same way too. We don't start with experience or knowledge in this area, and you don't need that. We're going to teach you. The academy teaches you every single thing that you need to know. It's full of courses and master classes and incredibly supportive and encouraging, positive, high vibe community, and a complete back end to track your business. It's truly everything you could imagine and every single thing you need to be able to get your business up and started and continually growing every step of the way. And it's an automated platform that frees up your time, and we provide a sales team as well for you if you decide to partner with our recommended offer. Now, speaking of a recommended offer, we talked about having a high ticket offer, and you might be wondering, well, where do I find one of those, or how do I create one? We are going to recommend one to you that I need you to know in close to 50 years, nothing has even come close to comparing. Okay, people in our academy are constantly searching online for different offers, services, products, companies that are going to tick every box, okay? Every box of location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. And you need to know, guys, like I said, in close to 50 years, nothing has even come close to comparing. So before we actually explain to you what the recommended offer is, we just want to take a moment and tell you our experience with this, how powerful this has been. So I want you guys to know personally, for me, my experience with our recommended offer, the very first thing I noticed was some drastic improvements to my health, okay? First things first, I had suffered from eczema for many, many years, like over a decade, all up my arms, all over my chest. Within 1 month, my eczema vanished, okay? That was a couple years ago and it has never come back. Soon after that, I noticed my energy increasing incredibly. Who could use some more energy? Like, drop the words energy in the comments. After that, I noticed I started losing weight. All this stubborn fat on my body was starting to melt away. And the most incredible thing, guys, after about 6 months, all my digestive issues started melting away. I had had digestive issues for as long as I can remember. Nuts upset my stomach, dairy upset my stomach, pretty much everything. My stomach was just unhappy, always, not feeling good, just not a good digestive system. I have zero digestive issues whatsoever now. I can eat anything and my stomach is just calm, happy, peaceful. No issues whatsoever. Ladies, I'm going to pass it over to you. I would love to know how your health has improved as well. Amber, Nicole, how about you?
Honestly, the same thing with you, Jess. I was actually diagnosed with IBS when I was 13 and had really bad stomach issues, and I had to be very careful with the foods I ate and how much I ate, and it was just a very strict diet that I had to be on. Ever since, starting with these products has changed my life, and not only digestive wise, but my skin feels so much better. I don't have to dump lotion on my body after a shower. Like, the hair is nice and thick and thin, and also, yes, same thing. Don't have to work out as hard. I feel like my body is just operating at a higher level, and I don't have to really fight myself to be healthier. I'm just naturally healthier now.
I love it. That is so amazing. Kelsey, how has your health improved here?
I struggled for so many years, ever since basically turning to be a teenager. I struggled with acne really bad. And I basically took and like any product you can think over the counter. I even went to a dermatologist. I tried every topical ointments and stuff for my face, and I struggled for years and years and years. And up until just here a few years ago, my face is like completely cleared. Like I haven't had a blemish or anything in a few years, and it's been such like, if anybody with acne knows, it's like a huge confidence killer. So being able to know like I don't have to ever really struggle with that, and knowing like I can prevent that from like my daughter and my little guy here from that happening. It's just been amazing that I've been able to get that clear, and just every like skin issue I've haven't had a huge problem with anymore. So that has been amazing.
Oh, Kelsey, I can so relate to that. That's some incredible experiences you've had here. Laura, how about you?
I am someone who, prior to this, I have always really, really struggled with healthy habits just in general. And we all know that there's so many things that we need to be doing on like a daily or weekly basis, just to maintain and improve our health. And I always thought it was just something wrong with me that I couldn't do some of these basic things. And, I've done some of the personal development books and all the kind of trying to problem solve. And we know that we need to implement ways to make healthy habits easier. And the product that we have partnered with has completely changed that. It has made some of these daily healthy habits easy. It has made them natural. It has made me want to do them. And since partnering with these products, I have not missed those daily habits even once. And that has been reflected now, like you guys said, in like maintaining a healthier weight. For like the first time in my life, I have maintained a healthy weight ever since partnering with these, and maintaining healthy skin and maintaining healthy digestion. Whereas I was one of those people who would struggle so hard to maintain any sort of healthy habits. And I was always on this roller coaster of weight and a roller coaster of energy and skin conditions and digestion. It would swing one way and then swing the other. But with these products, I have been able to be so consistent, and it has been so easy to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
I love that, Laura. Guys, I think the biggest thing we want you to get from this is you can have time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. But if you don't have your health, none of that matters. And we're going to show you a video here. And I think the biggest thing is when people think of health, they think of like, oh, I need to eat healthy and I need to exercise. But most people miss the biggest piece of the puzzle. So I am going to just switch screens here and pull up a video. And Laura, I'll get you to confirm that this is, that people can see this. And here we go. Tune in, guys.
Just because the symptoms, illnesses, and diseases common, it doesn't mean that you have to experience it. The easiest way to make it healthier is sick. And we all know that when your body is in a state of stress, it creates disease. Now, would you be willing to go to disease? This means that they cause stress to your body, causing chemicals. When you consume antioxidants, they help to neutralize those free radicals and aid in repairing the cells by squashing out those types of waters in many cases causing further stress to your body, once again opening the door to your body being affected. Now we all know that water is important for us. Yet would you be looking to learn doctors, nurses, nutritionists, dietitians,
I'm going to pause it for a second. Can you guys hear it?
We can hear
No.
you, Jen, but we can't hear the video. It's like the faintest thing in the world.
Ooh, okay, because I've got this volume up all the way.
can
Rachel. What's that?
Everybody
what-
else is saying that they it's very quiet to them too.
Okay. I'm not sure because like these volumes are all the way up here. I wonder if when if people like kind of watch the replay, if they will see it. Stay with us, guys. We're gonna get this figured out here. Do you want me to keep going with it? If people lean in, do you think they can hear it
Or-
enough?
Can you take your headphones out, Jess? Because it might just be messing with the sound on your end.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Let me play for a second and see if you can hear it better now.
And other allied health professionals receive
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We're only a minute in. I'm gonna start it over again so you guys don't miss anything. We're all good?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Are you aware that not all water is equal? This is why we have different options such as tap water, bottled waters, and filtration. I'm confident to say, though, that we all know filtering our tap water is important to help remove those chemicals and contaminants. Although, does it really make it healthy? Hi, my name is Martin W. Ball, and I've been very fortunate to help thousands of people experience a better life through simply providing them with the truth via education and live water testing, simply because many people today are experiencing common health symptoms, yet they aren't associating it to the water that they are drinking or even bathing in. And just because the symptoms, illnesses, and diseases are common, it doesn't mean that you have to experience them. Water is the easiest way to make us healthier or cause more sickness. And we all know that when your body is in a state of stress, it creates disease. Now, would you be alarmed to learn that tap, filtered, bottled, rain, and even alkaline waters are all an oxidant? This means that they are causing stress to your body by creating more free radicals, which go on to damage your cells. However, when you are consuming antioxidants, they help to neutralize those free radicals and aid in repairing the cells whilst flushing out those toxins. Those types of waters in many cases are also acidic, which is causing further stress to your body, once again opening the door to your body being in a state of disease. Now, we all know that water is important for our survival, yet would you be alarmed to learn that doctors, nurses, naturopaths, nutritionists, dietitians, personal trainers, physiotherapists, chiropractors, and other allied health professionals receive zero to very little education on water, yet it is the most important nutrient you need to survive and thrive. Now, I have been in and around the health industry for over 25 years, helping people experience improved health through their food intake and movement. And yet the simplest way that I've found that have been able to help people just like you is through the water that they are drinking, as well as what they're bathing in. Now, the education I received back in January 2015 made me realize I was missing the most important piece of the puzzle of health, which is water. Although not just water in general, the type of water. This is a Japanese medically certified water filter ionizer made by Enagic. In fact, this Kangen 8 unit is the exact unit that I have owned since February 2015. and it produces water which is scientifically called electrolyzed reduced water. Now, Enagic was founded back in 1974 by Mr. Oshiro and started out in Japanese hospitals. In 2003, they branched out into homes across the world, and they have helped millions of people just like you and I experience a better life. So is this just a filter? The simple answer is no. It is far more than that, because a filter will only filter your water, which will help to clean it. It will highly likely still leave your water as an oxidant, which is causing your body further stress, as well as acidic, also causing further stress. Let me explain what happens. Your tap water comes into your unit, it is filtered, and then it passes over 8 plates, which are made of medical grade titanium and dipped in medical grade platinum for superior quality. And these plates charge your tap water. Your water is split into 2 streams, one being acidic and one being alkalized. Through this charge, it creates the charged antioxidant properties within the water, which then remain in the water for up to 14 hours. So drinking it fresh each day is essential, and also why you can't buy it bottled. As I mentioned, through the charging process, the water becomes alkalized, meaning that it helps to rid your body of unnecessary acidic metabolic waste to help reduce stress. It also restructures the molecule for it to be absorbed far quicker into your body, therefore optimally hydrating you and reducing the bloating effect of drinking water. You also have other water options to help you remove the need for toxic chemical cleaners, expensive skincare products, and to remove toxic chemicals from your fresh produce, along with an abundance of other uses and benefits. I always refer to this as the Swiss Army knife of water systems. Also, it is important that you are aware of why we must filter our bathing water. Chlorine is carcinogenic to your body and is believed to be absorbed into your body and the bodies of your family members within just minutes. This is one of the key reasons why I also own Enagic's Anespa DX Shower and Bath Mineral Iron Spa unit. I wanted to keep this video short, so this has been a very quick overview for you to become aware of the importance of owning an Enagic water system. And I believe the health of you and your family members is 100% important to you. So I strongly recommend you take a bit more time to look over the further education provided to help you and your family take the positive steps towards experiencing a better life. Please get back in touch with the person who sent you this video, or feel free to contact me. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.
Wow, wow, wow. Who is kind of blown away just by seeing that? How many of you guys are feeling like I had no idea how important water is to my health? Drop the water emoji in the comments. And ladies, can you hear me okay again? You can hear me?
Yep,
Great.
hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thanks for catching that sound issue. Sorry, we took a minute to get that figured out, guys, but I hope you got all that info there. Like I said, drop the water emoji in the comments. And I think it's important for us all to realize, like, our bodies are the natural healers. Our bodies know what to do when they are given the right tools. And we all are here to witness and to, show you the reality that having one of these in our homes, the incredible health benefits that we have all experienced from it. Now, I'm going to pass things over to Laura to talk a little bit more about the company and the compensation plan here. So Laura, over to you.
Yeah, guys. So as you saw, Enagic is our recommended high ticket offer. And some of you may have seen that video and were like, what's going on? So after this webinar, if you're still curious, you're going to look online. You could look at any reputable scholarly web page such as Google Scholar or PubMed, because you're thinking, what did I just watch? And what kind of water is that? And I'm so confused right now. What you're going to look at if you're wanting more information from third-party scholarly sources, you're going to Google or search in a reputable site, electrolyzed reduced water, because that is what this company produces. And it has been researched for decades, and it is phenomenal for your health. Enagic has been in business for almost 50 years, so it has stood the test of time. And if you're looking for more short YouTube videos, reach out to any one of us, but you can look for your Kangen water guy. That is who you just saw, Martin Ball. He is brilliant and he knows everything there is to know about this water. So our recommended offer, our recommended high ticket offer is Enagic. Like I said, it's been around and stood the test of time. It creates this medical grade water. The the water filtration system is actually a Japanese medical grade piece of technology. So it is recognized and certified in many Japanese organizations as a medical device. And now about 1 in 5 households in Japan has one of these systems in their house now, because as you saw, it can create a water from a pH of anywhere from 2.5 to 12.5. So that water has almost 70 uses within your home to replace harmful chemicals, and toxic products. It can be used as a cleaner, as a fat emulsifier. You can add it to like your oils and things for salads. You can use it for skincare, beauty care. There's some of the Enagic products you can use for bathing. You can use the alkaline water for drinking that restores your body to a more alkaline healing state. And Enagic, the true beauty of this is that it is creating hydrogen-rich micro-clustered molecules. So the electrolyzed reduced water, it is hydrogen rich, which means it's an antioxidant. It reduces the oxidative stress in your body. Antioxidant, guys, you know how healing and how important that is. So how cool is it that you can now drink water that is an antioxidant? So this water is better for you than any other water. And because it's microclustered, it's more hydrating than any other type of water. It crosses the cell barrier faster. And I'm a nurse, guys. I'm an absolute geek for this stuff, but it crosses the cell barrier faster than any other type of water. It crosses the tissue membranes faster. It is better for you. It improves muscle recovery, workout recovery. It improves health for all of your organs and your skin, as you've heard all of us testify about that. And like I said, this product has really boomed in Japan, and we know it is just starting to become some market awareness here in North America. And we know it's going to be the next big thing here. And I can't wait until everybody has one in their home, because I can't wait till I can go to someone's house and drink Kangen water at their house. Because right now I have to like bring my water bottle with me everywhere because we've all become water snobs. So I can't wait until it booms here, because that's going to be amazing for everybody's health and for our pocketbooks. So with this high ticket offer here on your screen now, you can see our 10K profit strategy. And there is a little bit of a ranking system that you can ask us about with this. But as you sell more and more products, you do rank up, and you can never de-rank. But as you make more sales in the business, your commissions basically will increase. So there's a little bit of a graph here. So your first couple sales, if you sell what we call is a trifecta, you'll make, I'm having trouble seeing in there, I forget the precise numbers, $500 per like trifecta. So a couple of those will get you just over $3,000. Then you rank up. Then you make a couple more sales at a little bit higher commission. So a couple of sales at like $1,100 per sale. And then you rank up again. And then you make a couple of sales at about $1,700 per sale. And guys, think about that. Make a sale, make $1,700. And like, how cool is that? So this graph, like this image here, shows you how in just a few sales, or about 7 sales to be precise, you can make over $10,000. Guys, how cool is that? 7 sales to make over $10,000. So a little more than 1 sale a week for a 10K month. And that's how it's done, guys. And here is what we call our legacy earning potential. This is where we get lifetime income. And I love this. I'm so excited about this, because if you have a good job, you maybe have something that's like a pension where by the time you're about 65, they start paying you some money back. But with this business, what happens here is with every single sale, the founder of this business and of this company, he invests a little bit of money from every single sale. And then when you have met the minimum sales requirements, you get this guaranteed monthly income for life. And so this is as you rank up, as you make more sales, you do rank up. And like I said, you can never de-rank. So whether it takes you 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years to get here, you can eventually be guaranteed $5,000 US per month, every month for the rest of your life. And then when you die, you can will that to your children. And then as you rank up, I have trouble seeing the numbers here, but that monthly guaranteed income will grow. As you grow your business and make more sales, you can continue to get more and more guaranteed monthly income. So that's guaranteed whether you make a sale or not. And we're all here for this. This is why we are here, why we love this business, because like I said, this is where we are all going. And there are people in this business who have achieved those numbers in just a matter of weeks. It's not common. We can't promise that or guarantee it, but I can let you know that it is possible. But whether it takes you weeks, months, or years, that is where we're headed, guys. We are going for this legacy lifetime guaranteed income.
I love it. Oh man, it's so exciting, Laura. I mean, you look at that money there, and guys, like I said earlier, there is no job you can get where you are going to get to this. You might get a pension one day when you retire. You got to wait till you're 65 for that. Here, I mean, you could start this in your 20s, and in your mid 20s, you can be retired. We're seeing this over and over again in our community. This is what we are all here for. If this excites you guys, drop some love in the comments. Drop that mind blown emoji. Drop that money bag emoji. And I want to pass it over to our other ladies to talk about how you guys feel about Enagic as a company. I know we've talked about how this has benefited our health, but I know there's lots of other benefits as well with the different pH levels, all the different uses, and the company as a whole as well. Amber, Nicole, I'd love for you to share how you feel about our recommended offer.
Honestly, it's changed my life, health-wise, obviously, and paycheck-wise, and to have that ability to be able to retire before I'm 40 and not be stuck in a career that I'm not happy in and think that I have to stay until I'm 60 plus. It's a no-brainer, definitely.
Love it. All right, Kelsey, how do you feel about this?
I absolutely love it because of the whole legacy thing. I don't want to work at a job for, 50 years plus. And when I pass away, I have nothing to show for it. I have nothing to move on for my children. I have nothing to give to them for all the years of hard work that I did at my job. Once I'm gone, or once I retire, that's done and gone. So this, I can at least get to a point, like Laura said, whether that takes me 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, whatever, I'm going to do whatever I can to get to that point, because once I get there, it's stuck, and I can make that monthly and then have all that passed down to my children, and they will be able to get that for the rest of their lives too. So definitely worth it.
I love it. Thanks, Kelsey. Yeah, guys, this company, it's like no other. It is the most ethical company out there. Trust me, like I said, we're searching for all different offers and different things that are going to tick every box. And in close to 50 years, nothing has come close to comparing. And I want to say one thing, so Laura touched about the different ranks and sales and all that. The beautiful thing is, guys, that's not all on you. You may have people reach out to you saying, wow, I want the health benefits. I want an ionizer in my home. That counts as a sale. You may have someone say, I need what you've got. I want to run this business as well. And if they decide to partner with you and they are having sales, that counts towards your sales as well. So it's very quickly for you to reach the different ranks and the higher commissions, which is so exciting. This is how we're seeing people achieve these 5K, 10K, huge financial milestones very quickly here. And I also want to be really honest with you guys and let you know, when I was first introduced to this, I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted to run a business. I knew I wanted to do something very different. But when this recommended offer of Enagic was introduced to me, I really wasn't sure. I looked at it and I thought, I don't know if I'm into water. I really wasn't convinced. But I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was the financial vehicle that was going to get me to the life that I wanted. So I thought, you know what? I'll give it a try. I jumped in, and it wasn't until I had the ionizer in my home and I had the shower unit as well, and I started experiencing the health benefits and my body literally changing from the inside out that I went, I am all in. This is my health transforming, my finances, having more time, being able to work from wherever I want. It is a one-stop shop for every single thing that I had been looking for in my life. And I know for you guys as well, like the reason why you are here, you're not going to find something better. I can promise you that, because we've searched, we've tried everything else, and this is the one-stop shop that ticks every single box. So if this really excites you, please drop some love in the comments, drop some questions, and we'll follow up with those after. And we're going to go for about 10 more minutes, guys. Stick with us. We're just about done. I just want to quickly go over some frequently asked questions that you might be wondering right now. Maybe you've seen all this information and you're like, I'm 100% in, just tell me how to get going. Some of you might be feeling that way, but some of you might be like, well, I'm wondering about this. Let me put your mind at ease and just quickly answer some of these questions. So some people feel like I have no time. Well, that's perfect. That's why you're here, right? We're going to teach you how to free up your time. And the beautiful thing of this is you don't need to have a lot of time. You can start with 10 minutes a day. As we teach you how to free up more of your time, you'll be able to invest more time into your business. But this does not require a lot of time. We are into time freedom. We're not going to, start a business that's bogging you down and stressing you out. The next one, I have no money. Perfect. We're going to teach you how to get into high profit and making money quickly. And we have multiple different ways to be able to get started. And the incredible thing is, most times, if people are wanting to start a traditional business, it's tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars up front, and you're working many years before you see a return on your investment. This is the lowest entry cost to get started here, and the ability to very quickly not only have a return on your investment, but then just building profit and more hundreds and thousands of dollars on top of that. Okay, next one, I have no experience. Perfect. None of us did either when we got started here. As I said, our academy will teach you every single thing you need to know. The next one, I don't want to sell things. Hello, you have come to the right place. None of us want to sell things either. We don't sell things, guys. Our sales team handles the sales. And the incredible thing is, they're not salesy. They don't have to be salesy. We talked about building an authentic brand. People are reaching out to us wanting what we have to offer. So our sales team just helps them through the purchase process. They're not trying to sell things to people that don't want them. It's people who have reached out wanting what we've got. Then the sales team takes them through the process. So don't worry about sales. That's all taken care of for you. Next one, I don't want to post all over my social media. Well, you don't have to. You do not have to run your business through social media. You can run it however feels good for you. If you wanted to do it in a physical store, or maybe go to trade shows and set up a booth and do water demonstrations, you can absolutely do that. We want you to encourage you to run your business how feels right for you. I will say, though, social media is how you're able to have location freedom and ultimately time freedom as well. It will take you longer if you don't use social media, but it's really up to you. And certainly, if you don't want to post things on your personal profile, you can create a group or a page and have a different audience there where you can build your business that way. There's lots of options here, guys. This is not about putting you in a box. This is what feels right for you. Next thing, do I have to partner with your recommended offer? No, absolutely not. You could use the academy and just gain lots of personal development in the courses and master classes. Maybe you could up-level your existing business. If you have a recommended offer of your own, by all means, you can stick with that. But I will say, Enagic is the only company in the industry that pays high commissions. So if you stay with your existing company, and I know a lot of people feel like they're loyal to something they're already a part of, that's great. However, you're not going to get to financial freedom. That's just the black and white answer. That's why we recommend Enagic, because if that's a goal for you, if you are needing more money to create the lifestyle you desire, you have got to be in a high ticket, high commission business, and Enagic is the only company that offers that. The next one, are there any fees? So there is a small monthly fee that's less than a cup of coffee per day to be part of the academy. And the great thing is, as the sales team gets making sales for you, it's covering that monthly fee and then a whole bunch more. So it's really like no money out of your pocket at all. And then the only other thing is you just pick whichever product you want to partner with and purchase it for yourself. You start experiencing the health benefits for yourself. You have it in your home, and that's it. That's all it takes to get in business. That is the only cost to you. Next one, do I have to do just this? Absolutely not. We all pursue multiple different things. We're passionate about many different things. Maybe you've started pursuing something like a university degree, or you've pursued other things in your life and you feel like, oh my goodness, do I have to throw all that away and just pursue a business? Absolutely not. I mean, if they're not serving you and they're holding you back, yeah, you probably should pitch them, or you should gradually move away from those things. But this is about you know, creating a life that works for you, that lights you up, that you feel joy about. Okay. That's what this is about. Next one. I don't know if this is for me. Perfect. You're probably not going to for sure know if this is for you just from watching this webinar. I mean, some of you might be like, hello, like I said, sign me up. I'm all in. But your next step to find out more, we're going to show you about that and checking things out in the academy, because that's where you're really going to get to dive deep and see how this all works and if this is a good fit for you. We want this to be for you. Like, we want you to do this if you want to do this. Okay. It's got to feel right for you. The next one, is this legit? Is this too good to be true? Sometimes people feel that way because they see the information we share and they're like, you know, why has no one told me this before? If this is so good, why isn't everyone doing it? And guys, it's like what Laura said. This is huge in Japan, but it's just new here. We are on like the beginning, the brink of this, where North America and beyond is about to discover this. And you get to be part of the foundation of that here, where people are going to join in. And this is how you're able to create a business and create incredible money here. You know, the company's been around for close to 50 years now. There's, I don't even know, tens of thousands. I don't know how many people are working for this company, making money here, declaring it on their taxes. Like, yes, it is very legit. It wouldn't be around for close to 50 years if it wasn't legit. And is it too good to be true? No, we're all here to testify to you. Yes, this works. The money is coming in. The compensation plan doesn't lie. It is patented. The government knows about it. This is 100% legit. Last question. Can you guarantee I'll get results? I can guarantee you if you work, this business works. And I can also guarantee you that nothing changes if nothing changes. So that next step is really up to you. Are you going to stay where you're at in your life? Or are you like, I've got to make a change. I desire the future that I want. I want to make that a reality. Well, this is your solution to making that a reality for yourself. Boss ladies, I'm going to ask you quickly, are there any of these FAQs that you would like to touch on and elaborate on a little bit? Amber, Nicole, over to you.
Definitely the no time and money. It's definitely a mindset, and it was a mindset for myself. And I learned so many tricks about self-awareness and how to really dive into what your real problem is, or issues are with saying that you have no money, because money is energy and you can figure things out.
Preach. Love it, Amber. All right, Kelsey, how about you?
Having no time. I get that a lot. And being a busy mom, we don't have time. We hardly have time to take care of ourselves, let alone have a whole business to take care of. But that is exactly why I touched on the whole automation part. So we have so many things in place for you to just come in and have a lot of it done already for you. Like, if you don't want to do like your sales calls and stuff, we have people who do that for us. So don't think that you needs all this time coming into this business, because like I said, like, I know moms and people are busy. We have busy lives. So don't let that hold you back. When I first started this, I was working 3 jobs. Time was like non-existent for me, but I still managed to do a little bit here and there in the pockets of my time, whether that be like late at night, early in the mornings. Like, I made it happen. So I know you can too.
I love that, Kelsey. And I mean, none of us are all of a sudden going to magically have more time. We're probably just going to have less and less time in our lives. So to get going with something now, I mean, Kelsey, you're the perfect example. You had no time when you got started, but I know you would say now how worth it is. I mean, what it's done for you and your family, that 10K week, more than once that you've experienced, it's worth it. Start with a little and you'll be able to increase that. Laura, how about you?
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever your question is, as you're watching this, whatever your question is, I'm going to say that's probably like your excuse. So whatever your excuse is, whether it's the time or the money or the lack of experience, or you're scared, or it might not succeed, or whatever that is, like, let your excuse be your reason why you need to do this. So if you think you can't afford to invest in a business, then ask yourself, how long are you going to keep living with that excuse where you say, I can't afford to do this, whether it's a trip or a new car or a degree or some sort of other opportunity. How long are you going to keep living a life where you're saying, I can't afford to do this, or I don't have the time to do this, where we are presenting you the solution to change all of that for your life. And if you're scared to do this for any one of those reasons, you're scared to use your social media, or you're scared to try to do sales, or you don't think you're worthy of, partnering with a high ticket product. Maybe you feel like you're only worthy of doing low ticket sales. Reach out to one of us, because we can work through that with you. We have been there. We all know people who have been there. And those are just excuses. Those are your limiting beliefs. Those are the things holding you back. And I can guarantee that there is someone in this business who had the exact same thoughts as you, who is killing it right now with $10,000 or $100,000 months. There is someone just like you, or worse off than you, or with a worse mindset, who has overcome all of that and is, like I said, just killing it. So there's a way to do this, guys. Just reach out and ask us how.
Laura, that is powerful. I love what you shared there. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap things up here. And I just want to let you know what your next steps are. If you're ready and willing to go, you know what? I'm ready to change my life. I can't keep living the way that I am. I need to take a deeper look here. Your next step is to jump into the academy and see if this truly is a good fit for you. Once you're in the academy, you'll go through an incredibly powerful discovery process. I have done this, the other boss ladies have done this, and what you'll do in the discovery process is watch a series of videos and have a chance to answer some questions. It's going to show you really clearly where you're at in life, where you want to be, and it's going to connect the dots and show you exactly how to get there. It's really, really powerful. It's so important that everybody goes through this. It'll set you up in an incredible way for your future. You'll also have a DBS call. That's with the digital business specialist, where they are going to help you get set up. You can choose whichever product you would like if that's what you desire to do, and they will help you get set up that way so you can start experiencing the health benefits and get you started in a way that's going to be right for you. Like I said, they're not salesy, they're not pushy. They're going to work with you for what works best for you here. And it also includes a full Launch Your Business course. So this is going to teach you every step of the way of how to get your business going and get that money coming in. And guys, our first bonus offer that I want to let you know about for a limited time, it is a discounted rate of $49 US to jump into our academy. And I got to tell you, this academy is well worth over $1,000 a month. You guys will be blown away by the resources and just how much value is in here. And we're offering it to you for such an incredible discounted rate, $49 US. And with that, you have a 30-day, like a full month to check everything out and get a really good feel for it. And there's a 100% money back guarantee. This isn't like, there's no strings attached. This isn't pushy or anything. We want you to feel good about your decision. And there's a 100% money back guarantee if you go through it and you decide it's not for you. And also our next bonus offer, this is huge, guys. This is something that we do not normally offer, but for anyone who's watching this webinar and decides to jump into the academy, go through the whole process. And if you decide to partner with Enagic, we are going to give you an additional bonus of a strategy call. Okay, now you need to know how powerful this strategy call is. This is $100 out of our pockets that we are paying ourselves. We want to gift this to you guys to set you up in the most powerful way. I personally had one of these strategy calls a few nights ago because I wanted to experience what it was like to know what you guys would be experiencing. And let me tell you, it's not even next level. It's like on another whole planet. It is specifically designed to help you reach that position of 4A in your first 4 weeks. Now, 4A, I'm going to say it in Canadian dollars because I'm Canadian. That has you earning up to $3,600 per sale. Can you even believe that, guys? In your first 4 weeks in business, that's how much you're making per sale. And like I said, the sales team is getting those sales for you. You could get 10 sales at that amount. You could get 100 sales. The sky is the limit. So if you decide to partner with Enagic, we are gifting that to you. If you go through the process and you submit your paperwork within 14 days, okay? We're not going to offer this long-term. This is not all the time available. This is within the next 14 days. You are going to receive that strategy call as well. So that's really the next step, guys. Reach out to whichever one of us boss ladies got you in here, whose ever post you saw, whose ever ad you saw, and we will send you the link to just take that next step, to check out the academy for that $49 US and see if this is a good fit for you. Last thing, as I said at the start, we're going to tally up all the comments to send out another copy of the magic. So this is your last chance to drop some love, drop some questions, drop some emojis in the comments, get that engagement going so you have a better chance at winning that prize. We're going to wrap things up here, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure sharing this information with you. We are so excited to see you flourish here, to see you grow. And this information that we've shared with you, it truly has the power to change your life. It has done that for each and every one of us, but it only did that when we took that next step. If we learned this information and did nothing with it, guys, we'd be in the exact same position we were in before. Working 3 jobs, miserable, maybe making money, but having no time freedom, being stressed, just stuck in our lives. And we do not desire for you to stay there in your life either. So whatever brought you here, the next step to overcoming that solution, to truly changing your life, is to reach out to one of us and we will pass the link to you. And we are so incredibly excited to walk with you every single step on this journey. We're going to sign off here. Last chance, drop some love in the comments and we will follow up with those comments shortly. Ladies, do you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
All right.
everyone.
Thanks for joining. So excited for you.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
So excited.
Bye.